Hey, John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're taking a test drive on the Dirty Shirley by Friedman amplifiers. Let me tell you all about this cool little tiny tear after I tell you about how we're recording it. Couldn't be simpler. I'm playing my my Les Paul Standard. It has DiMarzio PAFs in it and actually a B bender, strangely enough. For the intro, I'm running this little drum machine, this Beat Buddy, but I'm going to take that out for the rest of it so you can hear it just going straight in. We're miking it with a Royer R121 mic, and we're about 8 inches off the cab. That's running into an Apogee Quartet and into Pro Tools. Later on, I'll use my old 56 Strat so you can hear what it does with single coils. So here goes. Let me unplug this drum machine. We'll see what it does. So this is a 20-watt hand-wired amp with not a lot of bells and whistles. There's no reverb, there's no tremolo. It is just a great rock and roll machine. In short, you've got bass, middle, and treble, which I've kept right at 5 coming in. You've got a master volume, which I've got up at about 6, and a gain, which I have at 4. We're gonna try goosing that gain up a little bit. But for this 20 watts, it is really loud, even at a relatively low setting where I have it right now. And very dirty. But here's what's cool. You've got this little micro switch here that gives you 3 distinct voices. I'm on the bottom setting right now. And the way I see it, the bottom one is got a little bit of aggression to it. Middle one, pretty tame. Top one, more aggressive. And aggressive tone is kind of that's Friedman's wheelhouse, man. That's where they really excel, and this totally does. Let me tell you the other bits about it. The speaker's a 110 Celestion Greenback for that classic British rock thing. 2 EL 84s are powering it. Preamp tubes are 3 12AX7s. There's an effects loop, and it weighs a paltry 30 pounds. In short, it is a very powerful, tiny, great sounding amp. That's all there is to it, so why don't I just play a little bit and you can hear for yourself. Okay, so as I said, coming in, gains only on about 4, and everything's flat. Just kind of go through it and you see what it does. Really cleans up nice when you roll down that volume. But really gets aggressive. Now let me put it on the middle setting where it's a little tamer. I'm a big fan of reverb, so whenever I have to review an amp without it, I get a little nervous. But when your tone is this good, you really don't miss it. It's almost like a trumpet or a saxophone, You know, good player, good horn, they don't really worry about the room sound. It's going to sound good coming out of the horn. And so whatever lines you're playing are going to pop. And I think it's the same thing with a good amp like this. You know, as much as I love effects like that, it's just great to hear a great clean note, or a dirty note for that matter. And the clean sound, I'll roll down this gain a little bit. That's just a smoking tone. And so that's in the middle, very clean, gain way down. I'm not all the way up the master, but pretty hot. But add a little bit of gain to that cleanness of the settings. Nice, right? Not over the top, but gritty. To me, that's almost kind of if it makes sense, maybe an Americanish type overdrive. But let me get into the bottom setting, the bottom switch. And that's really where you get in all your variety. I mean, of course, Jack with the 3-band EQ, but you know what I'm saying? The voices are kind of in this toggle. So let me take you down to the bottom one, which is a little grittier and I think kind of more Britishy, if that makes sense. Tell me what you think. To me, yeah, that's like classic Brit rock. You know, back in the day when it was just a guy with PAFs going into a loud, probably Marshall or something like that, great tone. Before the whole, you know, rectifier, over the top, heavy stuff came in. But I love that tone. And again, it kind of cleans up nice. It's just very alive. And like I was saying, almost like horn blowers, when you get that right tone, everything just really cuts. So that's the gain is about 7, but let me put it in that top setting, you can see what it does. This is where it gets totally heavy. Pretty heavy, right? Let me bring that up. Let me just dime the gain. Oof, it's gonna be a little loud. Man. Oof, that is some gain. I couldn't imagine wanting anything dirtier than that. To show the softer side, let me go ahead and show you what it does with single coils in my old Strat. Okay, so here we are in single coil land. This is my old 55. Let's see what it does. Bring a little gain up. Nice, right? What I love about this amp and amps like this, you really hear the personality of the guitar. It's like that other one was clearly a Les Paul. This is clearly, you don't get any more Stratty than that. Even when you put the gain up, let me put it in the dirty channel in about 8. You know what that guitar is without even, if you just heard it without seeing it, you would know it's a Strat. So good on you, Friedman. This is a very cool amp. To read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com. While you're online, make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our ever-growing YouTube channel, check us out on Instagram, all that jazz, kick around the PG site, maybe have the hard copy sent right to your home. This is John Bollinger. Till next time.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on premierguitar.com.